Yo, guys, what is going on? It's Pavan, and we're finally back with Tip Tuesday. I don't really know which Tip Tuesday this is, but it has been, I want to say, 2 to 3 weeks in which that I had not uploaded to Tip Tuesday. But none of that matters now because we are back. And, from now on, the tips, I could see the meta clear as day, and the tips are going to be super fire from here on out. In the beginning, it was kind of, what I'm trying to pick up and learn about. But now it's actually, some of the hottest schemes, the hottest metas, even stuff you can implement into your everyday game plan. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. You see the play art. We're going to be running QB draw, probably the cheesiest play there is right now. And basically, I'm just going to be running QB draw. I'm going to be showing you what I like to do against it. So, if you watch my gameplay versus joke, you saw how this QB draw was. Right now, I do have Mariota, 88 speed on the Raiders. We are in Oakland playbook. And, I'm just running QB draw. You could quick come out, quick hack it. You could do some audibles and motions. And just look how many yards I just got versus over G. And that is just a lot of yards, I know some of you guys probably have been struggling against it. And man doesn't beat it. You could get out to the left, the right, even up the middle with ease. And basically, I'm just trying to inform you guys how cheesy QB draw is. If it's in your playbook, maybe you could run it. And also going to be showing you guys how I defend it. So I'm just going to run it a couple more times, basically let you guys see how really nice it is. And I'm not the best runner, so I'm sure you guys will have much more success than I am right now in practice mode. And as we say that, we're busting it out for a nice amount of yards. One thing to note is these DTs on the Chiefs, they are mean, and they just grab you from anywhere. And, Mariota is actually really, really glitchy. So, I know the Raiders are going to probably get updated. Shout out my Raiders, man. They've been balling out. If you see that flag, it's always Raider Nation. We just beat the Chiefs. We're definitely going to get a high overall upgrade and multiple cards. We shocked the world, honestly. I'll say it right here and right now. And I'm going to just run this a couple more times. There's 2 QB draws. I am in Oakland playbook on offense. And just going to run it a couple more times. Do some motions just to show you guys like how good QB draw really is. It's in meta, and just look, I could bounce this out. And oh, I forgot the whole point of why QB draw is so good. You don't fumble. Yeah, you heard that right. I try to get close to the mic. Let me move the mic right in front of me. You don't fumble on QB draw this year, and that as crazy as it may seem, like, oh, Pavan, you're lying, bro. They fumble, right? You don't fumble, whether you're on conservative or not on conservative. The only thing I will say you may fumble on is if your player is tired. And, you'll know if your player is tired if you're checking in your subs. If they're, light blue, they're orange, they're red, they're tired. But if they're their normal stamina, you will see that, and you could keep running draw throughout the whole entire game. If you want to use a 2-quarterback system in MUT, there's Vic, obviously, there's Lamar, and there's a new Randall Cunningham coming out soon. So I know you guys will definitely be drawing it up. As long as you don't draw against me, then, it's going to be all right. But basically, guys, I'm going to be getting into what I like to do. This isn't really like you're going to stop at every play defense. It's more of a, concept defense that you could kind of even run out of any defense. I did play joke, and I know a lot of you guys saw that game. And he was running draw pretty nice on me in the first half. And then in the second half, I just started to shut it down low-key. And basically, I'm just here to share my knowledge. I am in the Giants playbook, and the 2 forms you're going to want to do this out of is 3-5 wide and the big nickel over G. And remember, with over G always is slot cornerback package to get the normal adjustments. Otherwise, you're going to get a whole bunch of random adjustments out of your safeties, cornerbacks, and even middle linebackers. And you could come out of man. I prefer to run it out of either SS Blitz 2 or SS Blitz 3. For the sake of the video, I'm going to do SS Blitz 2. And what I like to do, of course, I'm on offense right now. Let me just switch that up 1 second, guys. So I'm just going to run draw one last time and then switch it up to the defense real quick. Okay, so there's a couple things you could do. I like to do is a show blitz on the left, and blitz him. I know it's not the best versus 5 wide, but you guys got to, realize if you want to stop draw, you're going to have to take some risks. And this is what I'm going to be doing. Some type of look like this, and then you're going to want to spy one of the DTs. And the reasoning for that is when you spy one of these DTs, it lets you like kind of swoop in and clog up the middle. And they even play good run D themselves. You're going to want to call hike, and that wasn't the best example, but it did its job. You could pinch your D-line as well, but I like to crash up. And you don't have to blitz this guy, but he's just going to kind of crash in the middle. This is not the best draw defense. This is just one of my first setups I like to run. But it is a decent setup. So once more, I showed blitz, crashed up, pinched my D-line, blitzing both these safeties, both these corners, I should say. And you're going to just want to be able to come in and swoop in right there and shoot that gap, because, they can't bounce it outside to the right. They can't bounce it out to the left. They have to kind of go up the middle. And what I will say for you guys, for your user, if you are playing MUT, that is, have some type of secure tackler or out my way ability. It helps out tremendously. Is right here, we just kind of glitching through the center. The center can't detect us for some reason. And that's due to the fact that we have, this is defensive alignment alongside that spy right there. And like I said, the coverage isn't the best, but you could just adjust it, run a cover 3, cover man coverage. I would do something like this. So man up the slot right here, so he's manned up. I'll bring both my corners on the left and right down. And I pretty much play responsibility for the left side, because you guys got to realize you are blitzing quite a bit of people. And even bring Matthew in if you can. You could even man him up, honestly. Put him in zone. I'm pretty sure he'll play it really nice. And one key component I forgot to tell you guys is you want to spam R3 when you see this. And of course, it didn't work because you have to blitz Matthew on that right side, it looks like, because he just got sealed up by Waller pretty nice. You want to spam R3 though. When you spam R3, it pretty much tells the defense to go get the quarterback. And Mariota almost bounced that out. He actually was almost out of there, but we were able to make a tackle. I'm going to run this setup one last time, and I'm going to switch it to the 3-3-5 wide. I'm going to wait for him to call hike. He does, and boom, we're right there. You just kind of want to clog the middle. You could shoot that gap. I've been shooting that gap. It looks pretty decent, but then again, they could flip the play or run a different drop, but that's over G. The second part of this video, second setup I should say, is basically what I like to do out of 3-3-5 wide. And I'm just going to sub in some random guys. The Chiefs, they're decent on defense, but they're not, elite. And I'm just going to sub in a couple more guys, and we should be good to go. And right here, going to just come out in the cover 2 man. And basically what I do is I press, I'll pinch my linebackers. I preferably do not like to baseline. I was doing that earlier versus Joke. Let me just try baseline and see if that works. You want to pinch your linebackers, and then you just want to spy one of these safeties. I know it's not good run defense or pass defense, but you have to take risks versus QB draw if you want to, just stop in the backfield. As you see right there, it does a really good job at just containing the middle with the baseline. Pinch your linebacker, spread your D-line, crash up, contain, spy this guy. And, you have decent coverage right here. It's not the best. The left side is good coverage for sure. But you have your user on the right, so, it's going to be all right. It's right here. We're just going to kind of come in, and that's where out my way helps out tremendously. You notice how I'm going to replay this, guys. My user just gets blocked by Waller. Out my way, that's never going to happen. He's going to blow him up, and it's just going to be a clean tackle for me. And I do understand, guys, that he could cut it out to the right, but this contain is actually doing a really nice job. He's just containing that side. I'm going to run it a couple more times, and we'll be done with this video. You could either baseline or you just do normal press. This is a setup for you guys. Crash up. There should be a nice bag right here. We're just going to come in free. And like I said, if you have out my way right there, that's going to be a nice job. Fortunately, we do not. I'm going to run it one last time for you boys. Linebackers, spy this guy. Kind of come down here with your user. And you're just going to be able to bag him up with that spy. And like always, any run plays, spam R3. It helps your run defense really nicely. As you see, these guys are trying to get a cheap yards on me. But like always, that's been Tip Tuesday. I do have a nice mini scheme out of the 5 wide. Just a lot of audibles and stuff. If you want that, let me know, and I'll make that its own separate video besides the Tip Tuesday. Like always, stay safe, stay smooth. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Leave a like if it did. Comment it if it did. Subscribe if it did. Catch you in the next video. I'm signing out.